In this video, learn how to use Vivox text and in-game voice chat. One node only, you can join in channel and can hear your friend speaking. With many users as you want, can join in your channel. You can mute your microphone anytime. Or mute any users you don't want to hear his voice. Easily send message or receive message in your channel. Anything Discord can do, you can do it in Vivox too. After you created a new project in Unity, go to Package Manager. You will need plugin Visual Scripting Plus. Make sure you update it to the newest version. Then import everything into your project. Or you can open and import only macro chat Vivox. After all, you will have folder macro chat Vivox right here. Double-click this file to see how to use. First, you need to install plugin Vivox with version 16.0.1 or newer version. Then open Package Manager again. Next, add new package by name. Type the version you want to install here. Then click Add button. Vivox is installed successfully. It requires plugin authentication to sign in Unity service. So we copy its name to install it too. It will be version 3.3.0 or newer. Install plugin authentication. Now we already have all plugins we need. Before to start it, you need to add Unity Service Project ID into your Unity. You will do it in Project Settings. Select Services. Select your name. Then add Project ID, or create new one if you don't have it yet. New Unity Service Project ID was added. If you see this, so Vivox was ready to use. Next step, unzip file macro chat Vivox, and restart after all. Open this file in Explorer. Unzip it. This folder has all events of Vivox. You need to restart Unity for all scripts to be loaded. Restart it. Everything is ready to use now. Open folder macro chat Vivox. Open script use chat Vivox to see how to use it. These are all events of plugin Vivox, and we have instruction how to use here. First, after installed plugin, you need to add prefab macro chat Vivox into hierarchy. Add this prefab into. At step 1, we need to initialize to start service Vivox. It's marked as step 1, 2, 3, very easy to follow. Copy event, initialize Vivox. Let's create a new empty object. Name it Vivox Manager. Then add new visual scripting script. Name it with any names you like. Open it. Let's initialize Vivox at on start. After Vivox service is initialized and ready, output successful will trigger. Print out a message to debug log to tell that Vivox is initialized. Now press play to see how it works. After game is started, Vivox will be initialized. It works. Let's create some buttons. Remember to set canvas screen size. This will fix wrong position of button on bigger screen. Rename button sign in with size 300 by 100 pixel. Make text bigger. and move it to left side of the screen. Copy to create another button sign out, button join in, button leave channel, and button mute to mute your microphone. Next, let's add button click events. Use on pointer down for click down. This is button is clicked on. Let's add button sign in into. If button is clicked on, let's print out a message to debug log. Press play and test it. Click button sign in. It works. After Vivox is initialized, player can sign in and get his user ID. Copy event sign in. Open Vivox Manager. We will call event sign in right after button sign in is clicked. Enter player name into. Press play to test it. After Vivox is initialized, click button sign in. It will take a while. Then it is signed in successfully. You will have user ID here. When user is signed in successfully, it will be counted on Unity server. You are free to use Vivox if less than 5,000 users at the same time. If over this number, you will be charged. This price is acceptable because you have a big amount of players now. After signed in, you will need to call event join in channel to join in, and it will connect you with other people in that channel. This event to join in a group channel. When you joined in, you can hear people talking and their text chat. And this one is a test channel. You can hear your voice only to test your mic. Let's join in a test channel first to see if your microphone is working. Open our script. Paste it here. Create another button click event. We already have button join in here. Add its name into. After button join is clicked, we will join in a test channel. If it's successfully, this will be triggered. Print out a message to debug log. Press play to see how it works. After Vivox service is ready, click button sign in. Signed in successfully. Now click button join in. We will join in a test channel. Test channel will have name as mic to test your microphone. If you connected a microphone into, you can hear your voice.
My name is Leo. This is a test channel.
Open Use Chat Vivox again. We will join in a group channel later. Now let's see how to leave channel. You have to leave current channel before you join in another channel. Open our script. Paste copied event into. Create another button click event for button leave. Output successful will trigger if you left the current channel. Print out a message to debug log. You left channel. Press play to test it. Click sign in. After signed in successfully, join in a channel. You joined in a channel successfully. Now press button leave channel. It works. You has left the current channel. In test channel, you cannot hear your friend's voice. To be able to hear your friends, we need to use this event join in channel. Copy it. At button join in, replace it with our new event. Join in channel. Enter name of channel you want to join in. without white space. You can text in this channel, or voice only, or both text and voice. After joined in successfully, this one will be triggered. Press play to test it. Sign in. After signed in successfully, click button Join in. As you see, I have joined in channel room 1 with name Leo1. Now copy all the scripts to another computer to test second player. After signed in, press join in channel. Player Leo2 has joined in channel room 1 as well. On PC 1, it showed that another player has joined in also.
Hello, I am Leo Chu. I'm speaking on PC 2. And this is Leo 1. I'm talking on PC 1.
In most of online games, when a player joined in, it will show his name like this. Another player joined, and you can be able to turn off your microphone. Or turn off your friend voice to not hear from him anymore. First, let's create a toggle to turn on or off the microphone. Name it user mic. Make it bigger size. I will remove the label text. If you press play, you can turn this on or off easily. Next, create some text to display user ID. You will need user ID later to turn off his voice. With size 300 by 100 pixel, font size 40, and white color text. Make it center. Next, copy to create another text for username. Move it to the right side. Now group all of user information. Name it user. If you have many users joined in, it will be duplicated like this. You can have as many users as you want now. But the spacing between them are not aligned yet. Let's group these users again. And name it current users. Add component vertical layout group. Adjust the spacing between lines. You can move all of them anywhere you want easily now. Make sure you turned off option child force expand. The spacing cannot be changed automatically anymore. You can create as many users as you want, and the spacing between them always perfect. Delete all and just keep only one object user. When nobody in channel, let's turn off all object user. In Vivox Manager, let's put object current users and user in variables, so we can call them easily later. Add both objects current users and user. Whenever a new user joined in channel, this event will trigger. Copy it. Open Vivox Manager script. Paste it here. When new user joined in, we will create a new object user to show his user ID and his name. Add object user in to create a new one. And new object user should be inside group current users. Add new object user into a variable to call it easier. Now let's add user ID, username into this new user. We already create an object user. Use getChild to get each object inside it. User ID will be the child with index 1. Add text user ID to this new user. Do same thing to add username. Username will be the child with index 2. Add username into this text. New object user will be inactive like this. So we need to turn it active, for people can see it. Press play to test it. Signed in. Then press button join in. When new user joined in channel, new object user will be created. And you can know what is user ID of this joined user. And his username as well. Next, if you click on this button, you will mute the mic of this user. And you cannot hear this user voice anymore. Let's turn on object user on to test it. When user mic is clicked on, value is on will be changed. When this value changed, it will trigger event on value changed here. You can send its value to any visual scripting script with this plus icon. Let's create a new visual scripting script inside this toggle object. Name it with any names you like. Now on toggle on value changed. This option can send the value to any object you want. Let's send toggle value to its self-object user mic. On tab function, you see option script machine for visual scripting script. Select trigger Unity event. Then you can enter the name of Unity event here. Unity event is a node that you can add in any visual scripting script. Let's type the name of Unity event that you want it to trigger. Copy this name and open the script again. Paste the name into. Whenever the toggle value is changed, this Unity event will trigger. Let's print out value of toggle user mic to test it. We can get value of user mic, user ID, username at the same time. Our script is inside user mic object. Let's get object user parent of it. After you have object user, you can get object user ID easily with event get child. User ID is child of user, with index is 1. Let's print out value text of this user ID. Do same thing to get username. Username is child of user with index is 2. Lastly, let's get value of toggle user mic. Value of toggle is value of is on. Print out value of toggle user mic. Press play to test it. Click on button toggle user mic to change its value. When user mic has changed, you can know which user ID and username. Whenever it is turned on or off, it will trigger as well. Next step, let's send these values to Vivox Manager. Add object Vivox Manager into a variable of this toggle user mic. And open its script again. Let's send these values of user to Vivox Manager. Name it mute user changed. We have 3 values need to send to. First is user ID. Second is username. And value of toggle user mic. It will send values to custom event with same name. Move this event to Vivox Manager. Now whenever a user mic is clicked on, this custom event will be triggered. And you can know microphone of which user is clicked on. You can turn off the sample of user now. Press play to test it. Sign in. Join in channel. Now you have user ID and username of joined player. Let's try to turn off his microphone. When you click on this button user mic, you can know microphone of which user has been changed. After you have a user ID, and you want to mute his voice, you can use event mute mic or speaker on off. Mute self mic to mute your microphone. And if it is your friend, you need to turn off his speaker. User this event instead if you don't want to hear this user voice anymore. Let's copy to these events to use. Paste them here. Let's add user ID and is muted value into variables. Now we need to know if you want to mute your mic or mute your friend voice. To do that, we need to compare this user ID. At event sign in, you can see your user ID when sign in, or use this event to get it anytime you want. Now let's compare. If this is your own user ID, you will mute your self microphone. And if it is your friend ID, you will mute your friend's voice. If it's true, that means you want to mute your own microphone. Add value of is muted here to mute or unmute the mic. If it is your friend ID, so you will want to mute his voice, you need to use speaker on off to do that. Add user ID of your friend that you want to mute, and value of is muted into. Print out a message to see if you are muting your mic or your friend voice. Copy all script to another PC to test it too. On PC 1, click Sign In. Then join in channel. On second PC, second player has joined in. Now if you click on button mic of user 1, it means you will mute your own microphone. Other people in channel cannot hear your voice anymore. If you unmute your mic, so people can hear your voice again. Otherwise, if you click on button mic of second user, you will not hear his voice anymore. You can detect who is speaking easily with Vivox as well. Event on user speaking will trigger whenever a user starts to speak. Let's copy and add it into our script. You can know user ID, username, and he just started to speak, or has just stopped speaking. If is speaking is true, user just started to speak. If is speaking is false, user just stopped speaking. Press play to test it. As you see, when my mic has sound, it will be detected as working. And when I don't talk anymore, it will be detected as not working. to send message to your channel and show this message to all users. We will use this event send message in channel. When message is received, it will show to all users with event on channel message received, and each message you received. You can know who sent it, or its message ID or message text. Copy 3 of these events to use. You can paste it anywhere you want. Let's create a button to test. You can choose any buttons you like, button, space, or enter. When button is pressed down, it will send a message to our channel. Just type the channel name you want to send message to, and the text of your message. When message is received by channel, it will send to all users, and event on channel message received will be triggered. You can know all information of the message you received, channel of the message, who sent it, message ID and content of this message. Let's print out to debug log who has sent it. And the content of the message. Press play to test it. You must join in a channel to be able to send message. Now press button send message. Server works well, and you received the message very fast. You knew all basics to work with Vivox. I will tell you some more. You can easily delete a message, or edit any messages in channel. When you received a message, you already have its message ID. So you can easily delete it, or edit it with these events. If you don't want to use the current mic, and you want to change it with another microphone you have, or you want to change your headphone or speaker, you can do it easily with these events. Set active input device to change your microphone, and set active output device to change your headphone or speaker. And to see how strong sensitivity of your microphone, use this event. Remember that anything Discord can do, you can do it in Vivox too. Thank you for watching.